All right, you guys. Well, let's see where our energy is today. Oh, look at that. That came out. Let's see. 5 of Cups in reverse. I was picking this up in order to move it, but the 5 of Cups in reverse, and maybe this is somebody needs to hear. This is acceptance, finding peace, and separation. So that is the energy that needs to happen, and maybe I'll use this tarot deck that flew out, you know. Did you see how it came out? I hope it was able to get it on the screen. I was moving the card deck so that I could go ahead and pick up a new one, but I'll go ahead and take this. That was the universe saying that somebody needed to hear this, right? I'm going to go ahead and pull from, this is the, what is this? The Hidden Truth Oracle deck. I'll pull this, and I hate to start this off a little bit different when it comes to, hold on one second. Somebody's at my door. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, I'm starting off with the Hidden Truth Oracle deck, but what I was saying is that I think I'm going to post this second. I don't want to come off harsh, although it's a good thing. Maybe, oh, yeah, maybe this isn't a bad thing. Acceptance, finding peace, and separation. You're finding peace in a situation, so there is some separation. Oh, look at that. It's time for me to heal now. So that is, you guys, I can't make this stuff up, and I don't try to make it up. I just read what I see. I want to say thank you, and I didn't even get the, I hope you guys couldn't see my hair. Yeah, it's been conditioner in it for 2 days. That's just where I'm at right now, and it's okay. It's okay. So anyway, I was saying that I want to thank you because, you know, I really appreciate all the comments, all the likes, shares, subscribes, you know, and just the inspiration that you guys give me. I want to tell you, and I can't stress this enough, that I've healed partially, not all the way, but I've healed from a lot because I listened to the Game of Life and how to play it. And I keep telling you guys that I don't get paid off of saying this to you. But if you go, start with the chapter of love, okay? And then go to Cast the Burdens. If you go to the link in the description box, there is an audio version of it, chapter 7 of love, so that you can understand how things work in the Game of Life. It's manifestation, but this book was written in 1929, before the Wayne Dyers, before the Louise Hayeses. I found them, and then I actually stumbled upon this from a friend's mother. And I'm just, excuse me, I'm just like, this just has been a good source of healing. I can remember back when I went to therapy, and this is just why I'm glad that people support therapy, especially, you know, of someone that can understand what you're going through. But when I went 17 years ago, a little over 17 years, because my son's father passed away, the therapist says, people die, get over it. That wasn't what I needed to hear. And of course, there was an issue with that, and I had to take matters into my own hands when it came to me fighting that. But at that point, I was pregnant, and I'm sorry, I'm okay with my story, but I was pregnant. I was dealing with a lot, and that was cruel. But it was somebody that could not understand where I was from and the things that I went through. So of course they can say people die, but people do die, and I get that. But there's another way to put it when it comes to how things are supposed to be said, and with tact, you know. So I had to find a different way of dealing with my, what I always say I deal with my demons, but it's not demons that I was dealing with, but it was the pain that I was going through. So I had to find a different way of dealing with that, you know, of dealing with the pain that I had going on in my heart, you know, because it was hurtful. It was a lot that I had to deal with by myself because nobody understood what I was going through, you know. So that book helped me out. That book helped me out a whole lot. So start with the chapter of love, because a lot of people are coming on here to hear something in regards to what they're going through or what they've been through and what they're trying to get over. You understand? And so that love chapter, it's only like 2 or 3 minutes, but it's the second, maybe the first or second sentence in the description box that will help anybody, male or female, move forward within a certain way. And it shows you how to say affirmations throughout that book. And it also talks about some of the scriptures. No, it's not a, you know, a holier than now book, but it breaks down what some of the scriptures mean. You know what I mean? So when I say love is patient, love is kind, love does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no records of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. 1 Corinthians 13. When I explain that to you, you're like, you know, people are like, oh, I'm, you know, like, you know, they wish they could, you know, I don't know. It's just honoring to me, because at some point I was not embarrassed about my story, but I didn't want to talk about it because it was so much hurt and pain coming up. But with me doing these readings and stuff, I'm seeing what the cards are saying, but then it makes me reflect back on how I got through it and what, you know, so that's where I'm at. So it's just saying with the 5 of Cups in reverse, the way that card flew out, that's a sign from the universe that somebody needed to hear this. You know, 5 of Cups in reverse is acceptance, accepting your story and understanding it, finding peace in your story and understanding it and being able to share what you have and share with others and help others grow, you know. And then it also is separation. You have to separate from things that no longer serve you, whether it, you know, and it's hard. And it's hard, especially when you can't tell your friends and family and girlfriends, whatever you want to call, you know, or coworkers, what you're going through. You always have to have this straight face because, first of all, if you decide to go back, you don't want nobody to judge you. So I understand High Priestess energy, something that can only be understood through experience. You know what I mean? So it's hard for you to go through it, but it's easier to get through it once you understand how to, you know, love that situation for the lesson that it is giving you. Does that make sense? So, I don't know. Let's move forward. It's time for me to heal now. When I got to that point to where I realized that I don't want to be sad no more. I don't want to stay in the house no more. I don't want to, you know, cry. I never drank or did any kind of alcohol, you know, drugs, anything like that. So I had to deal with my stuff in real time, you know, in real time, and with 2 kids, you know. So it was hard for me to go through it. And if I looked at everybody else, people were upset about their kid's father not being in their lives. And I'm like, that's what y'all mad at? Or being in their kids' lives. And I'm like, at least that somewhere down the line, they'd be able to go and see them when they choose to, or whenever that is. And I see people keeping their kids out of the father's lives or the mother's lives, however it works. But I had to deal with, and I was judgmental at some point, but I had to keep my judgment to myself because I could never give my kids that gift. Is that a gift or is it a curse? So whose situation was better than others? I just felt like, you know, and that's how I kind of see things. But then when it came to love, I had to understand that love is patient. It's kind. It doesn't brag. It doesn't boast. So that same energy, you know how they say keep that same energy? I had to keep that same energy and know that when things didn't work out, if you have kids with somebody, let it be 50-50. You know, it becomes a business at that point. So I stress that to everyone, but everybody's situation is different. So I can only tell you my experiences. So again, I want to say thank you to everybody who's given me the likes, shares, and subscribes and all the other stuff. So I'm going to keep going. I'm sorry, I will talk all day. Let's see what other energy. And I think this is one read in itself. I shouldn't even pull another card. It's time for me to heal. How do you need to heal? You know, and that is, yeah, no, I'm not pulling that. You know, I'm not pulling that. And I'm not even pulling at the bottom of the deck. But what I will do is I'll pull from my pretty deck. And I don't know the name of it. And the lady on Etsy isn't selling it anymore for some reason. But this is the best deck in the world to me. I'm making sure they're not in reverse. No, nothing is in reverse. So it's time to heal. That is the message. The healing, you know. I don't want to overdo everything. And yeah, my reads are confusing at some point. But by the end, you'll get the message that you were meant to hear. Does that make sense? And then I'll clarify with this deck that popped out. So let's see. It's time for me to heal. Okay, I'm not taking this, but I will take these cards. Yeah, I should have took that. But anyway, judgment. a new phase begins. And that's why it's time to heal. She's reaching for the stars. She's reaching for the, you know, for the light at the end of the tunnel. She's searching for that. You know, Judgment says, free yourself from whatever holds you back and embrace your true calling. Be reborn, shed your old life, and live according to your higher truth. Does that make sense? So again, 5 of Cups in reverse. Acceptance. Accept your story. Find peace. Find peace in everything that you go through. Find peace. Listen to that love read. I'm telling you. And once you do it, just put it in the comments that you listen to it and tell me. You can tell me how you feel. You can tell me if it didn't make sense. I don't really care. Just be nice about it because, you know, that's just where I'm at, you know. But the separation, you have to separate. So it's time for me to heal now. And you're separating. You know, it's a new phase beginning. You know, you're letting go of the old in order to receive the new, you know. And that's just where it is. You're looking for the clouds and the stars. You're looking to find, you know, and waiting for the universe to give you some kind of sign in order to get through this. Page of Cups energy. Look at this right now. She is, you know, basically singing in the rain. She's not using the umbrella to protect her. She's using the rain and finding peace in every situation that she's in. She's in a dark alley, but she's going within and one with nature. You know, like the rain is coming. The lightning bugs are out there. You know, her umbrella. She's taking every moment of her life and she's moving forward. He, she, take how it resonates, you know, male or female. But, you know, this is the energy that she's in with the Page of Cups energy. And the Page of Cups says, let your imagination run wild. Imagination is the fuel of dreams and the dreams that fuel the creation. You know, Page of Cups energy also is, and it's all this water energy right now so far. What is the Judgment? I don't know what Judgment is. Let me see if I can find it. Judgment is fire energy, okay? So with the Page of Cups energy, I'm sorry, I was going to say Page of Cups is an opportunity, an invitation or affection. This is an invitation for a new opportunity that you're going on, you know, and it might not be an invitation. It's just an opportunity that you're taking, one that you saw fit in order to go to, and that's what you're doing. But then we have the Knight of Swords energy. The Knight of Swords energy says, be tough, be ambitious, know what you want, go after it in a single-minded determination. If you're going back to school, you have to sit up late night, early mornings. I used to say that hashtag because I am a business owner. And I used to always hashtag that because, especially with dealing with kids, you know, and having kids, you stay up late night trying to get all your work done for the next day and early mornings because you have to get up and get ready for work. You have to get ready to take the kids to school. You have to get ready for a new day. So late night, early mornings is what it is. So this could be schoolwork. This could be working from home. This could be getting things completed. But with the Knight of Swords energy, you know, again, the Knight of Swords is, you know, honesty, opposition, and it's conflict too as well. So with that being said, you're being tough, you're being ambitious, you're knowing what you want and you're going after it in a single-minded determination. You're not going to let anybody stop you from changing your mind because it's time for you to heal. And then we have the Two of Pentacles energy. This is priorities. This is adaptation. This is ease. This is juggling your priorities. This is knowing that there's priorities that you need to put above yourself. And this is, but then you turn around and say, no, I have to put myself first because my priorities are there. But if I'm not here, I can't do anything when it comes to my priorities. So this is juggling what to do and how to do things with ease. You know, this is not doing things that's going to cause you to be overwhelmed. You're seeing life for what it is. It's a loving life. And whatever you do, you know, you have to say this with my affirmation. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, and bad health. That is what you are saying to yourself, and keep repeating that. You know, repeat that. And if you want to, you can say this TikTok affirmation: I don't chase, I attract. What is for me will simply find me. And so far, the universe is sending things that's for you. You know, but it's time for you to heal first. Before you start a new adventure, you know what you want, have a clear mind about it, but also with the Two of Pentacles energy, find out what means more to you first and then tackle that. To make a list, write it down and go from there. That is how I see things right now. At the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. You know, conservation, limit how you do things, and securing yourself But the Four of Pentacles with her, she's cleaning up first. Before she starts something new, she's cleaning up. She's starting over, you know, because before she's like, I don't want to spend this money. I don't want to get a housekeeper. I don't want to do this. I just want to sit in my own, you know, whatever, and go from here. You know, I don't want to move. I'm sad. I'm tired. I'm tired of eating noodles. You know, I'm always, you know, giving to everything else except myself. And so now I'm going to clean up my house. I'm going to get it together. And I'm going to make sure that I take care of myself. So I'm just going to read to you the Two of Pentacles with the analogy that I have. It says, the key to balancing multiple priorities is the ability to be flexible and go with the flow. You know, seasons are changing. Things are changing. You know, she's getting ready for Halloween. So she's cleaning up always on the outside so somebody can, you know, pass by and be like, oh, it's so nice outside. But guess what? In the inside, her house isn't clean. She hasn't taken care of herself when it comes to the things that she does in her house. You know, she's not buying, you know, blankets or covers to spruce her house up. She's not doing any of these things because she's so busy taking money and putting it towards other things and not the things that mean more to her. Does that make sense? So now you're starting over. It's time for you to heal and to see something different. Five of Cups in reverse again. Acceptance, finding peace and separation. Peace starts from within, but it also starts from what you see in your environment. And although this is messy, this is my peace here. So I'm inviting you guys into my peace because these things mean a lot to me. And therefore, if you read, dream demands hustle. But hustle has to start with understanding progress, not perfection. You have to start somewhere. You know, they told me I couldn't. That's why I did. They always say that. So remember what I just said. Don't listen to what nobody else is telling you that you can't do because it's not possible. They told you I couldn't, so I did. If plan A fails, remember there are 25 more letters in the alphabet, right? Dream as though you have nothing to lose. Believe as though anything is possible. Love as though your heart knows no bounds. Love is patient. Love is kind, right? You learn from that, right? Live as though there is only today. You know, there's only today. So in regards to that, now you're going to start sprucing up your vision. You're seeing what, you know, sprucing up the things that are inside, not just on the outside. Okay, let's start from here. So people can drive by your house and be like, oh, that is so eclectic. That's so nice. That's so this. But then you'll be like, oh, yeah, just stay outside because you can't come in. My house is dirty. I've been eating noodles for the last 6 months because I've been trying to preserve my income or trying to hold on and not do this and not do that, when in turn I'm neglecting myself. So let me clean up first. Look at the desk back there. You know, look at the desk back there. Look at it. It's just like papers are everywhere. You know, she's studying and doing stuff. So she's crumbling papers up, and instead of throwing them in a trash can, she's throwing them on the floor because this is depression. This is a part of depression. And this is what happens when you go after the things and that you want and without caring what others think. So now it's time for her to heal again. You know, it's time for her to heal. You know, so if that makes sense, let me know in the comments. Yeah, so I think, I don't know if I'll pull a couple more tarot cards, but I think, you know what? No, I'm not going to pull a tarot card. Excuse me. What am I going to pull? I don't know if I want to pull anything, actually. Let me pull from, oh, here it is. Since you're working on yourself, this is the Life Purpose deck by Doreen Virtue. All right, I thought this was in reverse. This is the Life Purpose deck by Doreen Virtue. You know, when it's time to heal, you have to go after the things that you want. So whatever you're working on, healing is one thing, but what are you going to work on after that? You know, what are you going to see? How are you going to see it? Nutrition. So you need to work on your health. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. Are you a cook? Or do you like the way food makes you feel? I can say this, and every time this card comes out, it reminds me of Khalees. When Khalees, you know, the rapper, I hate you so much right now. Oh, look, hold on, let me read the bottom of the deck. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. I can tell you that rings bells to me because, again, I'm going back to school. Why? Not to get a job, but it's to actually brush up on my skills and do the things that I love to do. And that's contracts, that's, you know, helping people read between the lines and fighting battles. So you can ask yourself what I'm going back to school for, but I'm okay. I feel like with everything, the universe has blessed me. And it's things that I stopped doing because I was in Queen of Pentacles mode. Anything for family, no matter what it takes. And at that point, I start putting myself to the wayside. Does that make sense? And I stopped working on myself. But now it's like, you know what? I need to put that, and I don't need to. I can. But this is another part, another business adventure for me. It's a business. I take everything as a business, whether it be friendship or whatever. I use it as a business. So here it is. You conduct healing work through the culinary skills. And what I was saying is that, you know, Khalees, the rapper, is she a rapper or does she sing? She sings, I think. Nas's ex-wife. I hate to say that as that, but Khalees sing, I hate you so, or my milkshake bring all the boys to the bag. Well, she found a love for food because when people would come over and they'd be in the studio sessions, you know, she'd turn around and be cooking for everybody at the studio, wherever they were. She'd be cooking. And so now she has like a channel with all of these different things when it comes to her passions and what she's passionate about. And so that is where she's at. And this is like, could be for you. You know, if you like cooking, maybe you should think into not necessarily opening a cooking business. Start cooking and showing people how to do it. Right now is a year of technology and everybody is on all these social media platforms. Just do it. Look at my channel. My channel just came overnight. I literally said I was going to do something and I kept putting it off. I kept putting it off. And you guys are liking my videos that I'm putting because I see things and I'm saying them, you know, and that just means a lot to me because, you know, you can say stuff to the people that's around you every day and they not listen. They not listen and they not take heed on what it is that you're trying to say. And it's all about you improving. So this is just it. It's time for you. It's time for healing now. And this, I don't know what deck this is. This is, what is this called? I don't know. This is about Astro Jupiter expansion. See? It only works this way, right? Expansion. And I'm going to find the book and read it because where is it at? I'm going to find the book and read it because this is an Astro deck. Okay, I don't know where the book is, but I'm going to look and see if I can find it. Anyway, it says enthusiasm, optimism, generosity, benevolence, belief, luck, seeking, travel, positivity, lectures, foreign cultures, teaching, pilgrimage, chance, expansion, leaping, exploration, and potential. This is the Wheel of Fortune, and it's rolling the dice. Do I have to read it to you? This is Jupiter energy, you know? This is Jupiter energy. You know, the Wheel of Fortune. This is the 4 elements. This is cycles, luck, and passing of times. So that's what it's saying, that luck is on your side. I just said I wasn't going to pull another card deck, but I did. And look what came out. Hold on, let me see if I can find this book so I can read it to you. I have everything. I'm remodeling my little space, so I might not be able to find it. But yeah, this is just telling you the wheel is on your side. Luck is on your side. Don't talk about my hair if it's in the camera because it looks a mess. Anyway, you know, the wheel is on your side. So that's just letting you know that you're doing the things that you need to do. Take your time. Luck is on your side. There's the dice here. Knight of Swords. Be tough, be ambitious, know what you want, go after it in a single-minded determination. No matter what it is, whether it's cooking, whether it's school, whether it's cleaning up things, whether it's you healing, this is what you need to do. Luck is on your side. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll be on like 5 or 6 times today. So check out, hit the like, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notifications to be notified when I do come on. So I'll be here like 5 or 6 times a day. Just because I don't have anything on my plans. Yes, I do, but I can take time for you guys. All right, you guys, I appreciate everything. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I come on. Have a nice day.